Come sit with me for a second. The most powerful and dangerous thing a woman can do when she leaves a relationship is fall in love with herself. Because once she falls in love with her own laugh, she'll stop laughing at jokes that aren't funny just to keep the peace. Once she falls in love with her stretch marks or her rolls or even her scars, she'll stop hiding them under baggy shirts and closed doors. Once she falls in love with her voice, she'll stop lowering it to make someone else feel big. She'll stop asking for permission to exist loudly, to show up soft on some days and ferocious on others. When a woman falls in love with herself, she stops waiting for the "what are we" talk. She stops shrinking her dreams to fit someone else's insecurities. She stops begging to be chosen in rooms she built with her own hands. She starts buying herself flowers because she likes the smell, not because she's trying to prove she can do all bad by herself. She starts taking herself out to eat, sitting at the table alone without a phone in her hand to look busy, without scanning the door hoping he'll walk in and change her life. She starts saying no without paragraphs, starts leaving without a dramatic exit speech, starts protecting her peace like it's her only child. When she falls in love with herself, she becomes a mirror to every man who ever tried to break her, a reflection so clear it forces them to see the cracks in their own foundation. She becomes too much for the insecure, too loud for the controlling, too free for the ones who only knew how to cage her wings. She starts to notice the way her eyes lights up when she talks about her passions, the way her skin glows when she's not constantly in fight or flight, the way her energy shifts when she finally stops proving and just starts being. She no longer feels like she has to prove she's wife material by cooking meals she doesn't want to eat or accepting apologies she never really got. She no longer feels the urge to perform loyalty to someone who hasn't even learned how to spell it. When a woman falls in love with herself, she realizes the greatest love story was never about finding someone else to complete her. It was about coming home to the pieces of her she left scattered in the rooms where she was too afraid to take up space. The most powerful and dangerous thing I ever did was learn how to love me so unapologetically that no man could ever convince me to abandon myself again.